recording. Hi, you guys. Michael Rolla here, spiritual, intuitive channel, ascension guide person. How you guys doing? I got a quick message from Spirit. They've been hounding me like all day. I've been at work, and I need to get this out. So, I've talked about in past videos of mine, which most of them are about an hour long, so I'm sure there are a lot of things that have been missed. So I'm going to try and do little snippets here. So what are we, 30 seconds already? All right, I'll hurry up. Today, what Spirit was saying is how important you all are, like how important every single one of us is. And again, I've mentioned it before, maybe it wasn't in a video, maybe it was in the mediumship courses, but the point is that whatever division, whatever vibration, whatever dimension, whatever place, location that you're at right now is crucial for all of us. And let me give you an example. So as you ascend and you gain more light and you get more information, it becomes harder, let's say, to communicate from that level. Divine beings, working with divine beings and love and light and positivity and all of that, their messages are always going to be uplifting. They always have wonderful messages to give. But in order to truly understand how to pull yourself out of the lower density and come up, we need to communicate as people. This is why all of this stuff is coming out now about the awakening, and people are starting to come out, myself included. And all these modalities are going to start to be taught, and people are going to seek it. Because this stuff is happening, so we're all going to be wondering why. And that's the point. If we don't explain it to each other and we don't share, so the point of this is, don't ever feel like you're not enough. Don't ever feel like, no matter where you're at, no matter what you're going through right now, no matter, you know what I mean? Like, it's your voice, your message is extremely important. And so again, I don't know if I have a specific example, but I know for me, like when I was waking up and everything, it was like, what do I have to offer? Because I'm just starting to wake up, I'm just starting to learn all this stuff, like anything, and then once you start integrating that light. For me, I now find that I can go. Oh, this guy's trying to get over. Come on, man, you good? Come over. He's not coming over. There he goes. Hey, man. Yeah, dude, I got you. I'm waving. Okay. So, where was I? Oh, my example. Right, and so the more you connect with higher dimensional beings and higher vibrational divine messages, you're going to start to integrate more light, and you're going to get to your light body. And then you're going to have to realize that at some point you're going to have to, those two are going to come together, and you're going to have to, and then you have to choose. Then you really have to choose in every moment, and once you get the taste of what the higher vibrations feel like, it's you're not going to want to go back. It's hard to go back. And in not going back, you slowly lose touch of those, maybe the specifics, right? Which is the same way to say coming to Earth, and we slowly lose touch of, I guess the higher whatever that we're supposed to ground, because we get programmed and we're born into Earth and whatever. So, it's, what I'm trying to say, it's very important that you express yourself. It's very important that we start coming together because, and even in just a general sense, everyone has felt pain, everyone has felt joy, everyone has felt, so we're not that different from each other in the first place. anyways. But to get yourself out from where you're at, or to pull yourself up and out, if you don't acknowledge where you're at and be okay with that and love yourself, the forgiveness of yourself, you have to love who you are. You'll be stuck there. That's constantly judging yourself for where you're at, and why? Because you should be doing something better. You should be, well, that's the goal, so get to it, right? and it's not going to come with you being down on yourself or whatever, or second guessing, and a lot of these things happen in the spiritual realm. You second guess, and some of it's okay. It's very important, when you're working with other people, that you're giving, that you're connected to love and divine source love and light and that stuff. You don't want to be just throwing messages out left and right, without meaning or purpose or, connection. Somebody's gonna run into me. Nope, we're good. Good job, guys. Yes. Okay, so what am I trying to say? I love you guys, and be where you're at and focus there, and then you'll know your next step. We can't jump 10 years into the future all the time, even though we might want to, or something. Like fix all the world's gonna get fixed. It's all gonna be better. It's gonna be gradual, guys. I hate to break it to you. We go through this linearly, at least for now. So there's gonna be some more linearityness to come. So don't feel like you're in some place that you shouldn't be. It's all part of your path and your message and your goals and what you came to do. Everything is totally fine. And keep going. But you gotta believe in yourself, guys. You gotta know where you're at. You gotta know what it is you're doing and why. And don't ask anybody else for their permission or their acknowledgement. I don't know. Like even if you're, rock bottom or something, you feel, there's plenty of people in the world that have been there. There's plenty of people that might be there right now. And talking it out, that's how we get out of it, because we work it out through communication. And it doesn't have to be verbal communication, but we work it out. So express yourself, be who you are. And just remember that, it's all meant to help you get to where you've always wanted to go in your life and what you've always wanted to have an experience, So it's okay wherever you're at. And that being said, appreciate it, personally, I'm not as heavy and dense as I was years ago. And I can't remember some of the things, like when I read back what I would write down on my phone or whatever, it's harder to like I know what I was saying and why, but now that I'm not in that space anymore, I can't describe it all in the same way that I was able to describe it when I was there. So if you think you're like, oh, I'm not ascending, like I'm still 3D, 4D or something, it doesn't matter. Like, be where you are, but go with it and know that it's important. And even if you're, if you want to come out, you want to do messages, things right, you want to start making videos, I don't want to make these messages because they're going to be bad for people. No, they're not. All messages exist on all divisions, all timelines, all dimensions, okay? So all you have to worry about in your giving of your messages is that you're giving it from your heart, and you're giving the love, and that you're connected to truth and honesty and love, and it just has to be your truth. It doesn't have to be their truth. Even if they're asking, even if someone's asking you, all you can really give is your truth. We can, if you want, you can you can tap into theirs, and and I mean that's a whole nother process in itself. But for this, it's about just being happy with where you're at, and realizing that you're important, guys. Like, no matter where you're at, it's extremely important. And there's nothing wrong with you for feeling heavy or feeling like you're in a lower vibration, anything like that. So, okay, I love you guys. I'm about home, so I think that's it. Yeah, I'll just cut it off here so it's not long. Love you guys. See you later.